What's going on, guys? It's your boy LQ, Mr. Real Deal Fantasy HQ, fire content only. Bring you this week's heat for the football guys. And hey, make sure you subscribe, like, and leave a comment below on what you guys think about the episode. And make sure you check out the website too, become a subscriber, footballguys.com. There's elite content over there you do not want to miss out on. So, I got a great episode for you guys. We're going to be talking about Saquon Barkley and why I think he's a buy low. Now, listen, I know he burned us last year and the year before that with injury, but there is some risk to understand, but there is high reward here. So I'm going to be ironing everything out and making a case why we should be open to having Saquon Barkley on our roster again. But listen, Saquon Barkley, man, he's a freak athlete when he's healthy. Now, it's a very important year for him, man. I mean, he's on his fifth-year option. He's making $7 million this year. 2023, he is a free agent. Bounce back season is on the table for Barkley, and I like the reward and also remember the risk. But hey, it was public information how he started the season off last year. He was going to be on a snap count. That could be happening this year as well. But last year when he started off the snap count, you know, he really was just playing under 80% of the snap opportunities. But once he got into the swing of things, week 2 through 4, he was able to put up 289 scrimmage yards, 3 touchdowns, and he was averaging 19 fantasy points per game, people. Whew, it was looking good, feeling good, but then unpredictable injury happened. Week 5 basically put him out for a month of football, and then he never really got back into the swing of things. When he finished the season after coming back from injury, he only had 2 games above 70% snap opportunity. So, you know, him and Devontae Booker were basically splitting, which is understandable because Barkley just was not 100% healthy. And also, he didn't really have much to play for. No playoff hopes. I mean, Joe Judge was terrible. I mean, it was a very depressing season overall to be a Giant. So I definitely feel as though Brian DeBoer comes in. You know, Barkley's revamped. Brian DeBoer really has a lot of work to do with Daniel Jones, being that, you know, they need to keep the ball out of his hands and have some quick dump off plays where I think Barkley comes in and benefits from, because Daniel Jones has 36 fumbles, people, for his career. Get the ball out of his hand. So I think Brian DeBoer has a lot to do, try to get Barkley involved a lot more than, you know, expected in the passing game, because I definitely feel as though Daniel Jones has to be worked on this season. Brian DeBoer has a lot on his hands. But back to Barkley, I feel as though, you know, right now he's a value. A lot of people are scared of the injury, which you should be. I am too. But I'm just saying, man, this is a very important year for Saquon Barkley to make the big bucks. Now, his contract, I don't know if it's long-term, and maybe 3 years, maybe ballpark between 10 million a year, 11 million a year. I don't know if he reaches anything beyond, you know, 12 million a year. That's in the range of Cook. You know, I definitely don't think he's Alvin Kamara money or CMC money, but, you know, I definitely think he's going to be a Giant. I don't think they're going to trade him. And if he is traded, I'll be very surprised. But I think Brian DeBoer will find a way to use Barkley in ways that we haven't seen him done before, because he is a freak athlete, people. He could be utilized in the passing game, and he's a great runner as well. So hopefully Barkley can stay healthy this season. Hopefully he has a great camp, and hopefully they figure a way out to get Daniel Jones to be able to be above average. Let's just say that. All he needs to be is above average. So I definitely like Barkley where he's going in drafts. I think, you know, if you're going to go trade for him, you don't have to give up an arm and a leg, which is great, because a lot of people are pretty much done with Barkley, which is understandable being with the injury history. A lot of people don't want to pay that first round investment, you know, that high expensive draft pick investment because of the injury. But hey, I'm telling you, man, this is the cheapest Saquon Barkley's ever going to be. I'm telling you, this is it. This is the cheapest he's ever going to be, because once this bounce back season hits and then Brian DeBoer makes the Giants look very dangerous, and then that contract comes, you're not going to be able to touch Barkley at this price right now. So are you guys going to be buying you some Saquon Barkley? Because I am. I'm telling you, man, I'm going out there to get whatever I can, because I'm telling you, bounce back season is upon us.